look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys, Las Vegas residency. I brought the two of them me. The good part is father for father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before in the Grammy. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up in the gang. We have sex and some dirty bands blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So just about set and towing the slab, Zach Eflin. What's the word on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Next offering is foul back. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner goes again. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hit on the ground to short. And base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And ball one.
1-1.
The next offering misses. 2-1. One run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes.
Here's Holiday for one. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Foul ball there. Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holiday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. 2 outs, base is empty. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Willy Adames. Eflin back to work. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Luis Matos. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a little roller right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boog?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Chases that one out of the zone. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Hard on the ground to first. Wade steps on the bag, and the Orioles set down in order. Back here in Baltimore, here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Bailey, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Mullins sizes this one up, hooks it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice
run around the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. On the ground to short, Henderson. On the run, sent it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fought off foul. Fitzgerald. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Bases empty, one away here on opening day. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, 2-2. The pitch. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And that is out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Willy Adames stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ramos, the runner at third. Chapman at second with nobody out.
No, that's a foul ball.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The second run scores, and they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Luis Matos swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. So here's Wade now.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
In the air, left field. Squeezes it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. And he's already singled in this game. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there at the knees. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a good eye there. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's the Giants DH, Mike Yastrzemski. Eflin back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now at the plate, Patrick Bailey. Right through there for a strike.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
O'Neill makes the grab, 1 down. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 2 for 2. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first.
Henderson, 1 at second, and that's all they'll get. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee, 0 for 2 in this one. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Rudder goes again. In the dirt, blocked. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Base hit center field. In comes the run from third. And they lead by 4. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside. But that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box. And a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Great effort, but it gets down. The relay.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And here is Matt Chapman on the ground out to short. It's in and out of his glove. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-0. First and second, 2 outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Henderson. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. So bases all loaded up. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Wade lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Inside, just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Mike Yastrzemski. Now fly ball to right center. Mullins on his horse. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Rutschman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles, rolled out to second in his first at bat. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. And that is that. Webb gets his first big league win, and what a performance he put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings you can only dream about. I doubt he went out there today thinking that he's going to go the distance, but he had it all working, and they let him finish the job. I love that. That was something special. Very cool to see.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, but on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast it, open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her ticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1 and 2. Struck him out looking. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Bradish, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Up the middle, Holiday. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Over to first, and he's saved. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Justin Verlander.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if 1 isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the 2nd and 3rd time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
So digging in, Jackson Holiday. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the 1st round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the 1st pick of the 2nd round, it took some convincing to go pro.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Top of the second, Willy Adames stands in.
Willy Adames.
There's the strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Luis Matos will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cowser makes the grab for the second out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Hard hit right side. That's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Grounded to third, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. The throw is late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. Colton Cowser now at the plate, and that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Line drive to short and caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but he doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Tap foul at the plate.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Runners on the move. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in Baltimore, and now the DH, Mike Yastrzemski. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one to first, Mountcastle. Steps on first for the out.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Whips it to Mountcastle. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. And he swings through that one.
1-2.
Next one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's going back some more, and that one's gone. The Giants score first. It's 1-0.
Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air out to center. And that will fall. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Giants,
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And a swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Runner on the go. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Verlander back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to right, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Westburg up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's going to be Jackson Holliday.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that misses. 1-0. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings through it for the K. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw safe. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 1-1. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lee. He's got it. And that is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. And the batter now, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Chapman measures 6 feet even. 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Henderson whips it across.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Struck out swinging his first time. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-1. One down. The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. Popped in the air, left side. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. Two strikes.
Way upstairs. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Colton Cowser digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. Called strike right there. And a big swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Fitzgerald whips it to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Started to swing, held up.
Ball.
That one ripped. That's back there. Gone into the flag cord. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Pretty good slider down below the strike zone, but the hitter clearly looking down in the zone. He allowed himself to stay in a really good hitting position to hit that ball up and out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one for strike two.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Cowser puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. He's 2 for 2. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Ramos now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Lee, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Chapman gets a piece there. In the dirt. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, 2 down. That one missed. Strikes him out for the second time today. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. Into center and a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you got to live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching those.
Tristan Beck gets the call from the pen. And now Jackson Holiday. First pitch misses.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner, yes, yes.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. If you're throw to second, he's safe. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willy Adames.
Andrew Kittredge.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for San Francisco, Luis Matos. He's already homered in this game. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and maybe just trying to use the whole field.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Henderson over to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man at first. Now Mike Yastrzemski. And takes low for ball 1. Wade, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore, and now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Beck back to work. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
O'Neill in the box again, takes a strike. And ball one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to make.
There's one. Relay to first, double play. So 2 down now, and here is Colton Cowser, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds this. Zone, 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
O'Hearn in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Kittredge, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Inside, just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
That's to third. To first. Out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Foul ball there.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Down.
Go to second. Ow! Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Camilo Doval into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Lace to right center, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
He was late there. Strike one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Chapman pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Mountcastle over at first with 1 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the run.
You're out.
On the money. Nice play. So they're down to their final out. Jackson Holliday will hit next. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Runner takes off. Cut on and missed. Caught up now trying to get to third. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the San Francisco Giants. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, ready to get underway. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. First pitch, and he just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a foul ball. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings and chases a low one there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two out, space is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Adley Rutschman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner on the goal. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back here in San Francisco. And towing the slab in this one, Grayson Rodriguez.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Just out.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Liner caught at second. Here's Elliot Ramos.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Hicks back to work.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. There's a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings through that one. Pitch misses, and a full count now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Colton Cowser. That one fouled off. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tosses the first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Up the middle, Adames. And that is the inning. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
There's a strike. That's a strikeout for Chappie. Willy Adames stands in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just
to second, and he's out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here in San Francisco, here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Leading off for Baltimore, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch just misses. Top of the third, no score. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Holiday swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but he was...
Runner breaks for third. No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's Wade now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yastrzemski measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here at Oracle Park, and here is Gunnar Henderson. Slap the other way, foul.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering, and it just misses. In the air, left field. Ramos has this one sized up. Snags it for the second out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Struck out swinging his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
The count.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lee under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
I got touch, got money, got moves. I'm a man, you better listen, son. Walk away, 'cause I'm the chosen one.
Up the middle. And that chance handled. Over to first. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. That's outside, and that's ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field, Cowser makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. On the mound now, Spencer Bivens. Fought off foul.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Willy Adames. Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Late on that fastball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's the pitch to Adames. The shortstop takes the ball.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos. First offering in the dirt. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Just off the outside part of the plate. One down, base is empty. Swing and a slow roller. Zips it to first. And there are two down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And that one fouled off.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and the inning is back here in San Francisco. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bailey down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 2.
Right through there for a strike. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that is out of play. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Holiday now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the sixth inning. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. Caught looking his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And he deals. And fouled off. Right back to him on the mound. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now, Adley Rutschman.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Chopped left side. And 2 away to start the 7th. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Infield shifted to the pull side. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two down, nobody on. Here the top half of inning number 7. And the sweeper misses. Right side, hard hit. The flip to the pitcher covering, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. On the ground to first, Mountcastle. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Ramos swings through it for strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Matt Chapman. Both 2. In this one. First pitch swinging.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Sean Shelley gets the ball now. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. And he won around. Just enough that time. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really...
And that one gets away at the plate. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Go ahead run on base. O'Hearn will hit next. Bunts it towards the mound. Goes to 3rd for 1. Save. And now 2nd and 3rd with 1 gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the air right field. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. To the plate. Save. On the board first. It's 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Foul ball there. Runner at 3rd. 2 away. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames. Selby back to work. And it's even up. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. Wow. Ball game. He sends it out of here. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
When I first